Alright, nice and clean now.
The light on?
Yeah, it's on. See the clean parts now?
Here we are, cleaning up all the M8 stuff, crankcases. See how much better they look now?
Alright, so
I'm breaking out some special tools now.
I'm going to go to SEMA this year, or last year, and pick this up. So I got it from the manufacturer, not off the Snap-on truck. So I didn't pay $450, $500 for it.
No.
Might have got a little better deal. So these have these little Torx bits down here that fit in these little small holes. I think that's the one I use.
They have a size on it?
Yeah. Now that one there. 220.
Yep.
That's what that screwdriver was too, but we were doing a hole.
Well, it's 25.
I thought we had a 20.
How do you work that thing? I mean, oh, you got to put one of these adapters on it? And use that ratchet wrench?
Well, I just use my tools, but I don't know. They got this stupid mag drive thing here. I don't like magnet. This is a magnet. See, it's a magnet. I don't like that.
Right.
This is an extension here, but it doesn't quite
What are those
work.
little things on the top?
It's something about that male thing doesn't work.
Yeah, right.
They don't teach that in school no more, so male.
Careful, you'll be on the blacklist.
Male is not okay.
You'll be on the
It doesn't work.
blacklist.
It doesn't work for tools or anything else. So we got that. It doesn't work with that. So you got these fancy sockets over here.
What do they
You
do?
could probably use one of these. Now these are metric, and this is American, so that doesn't fly.
You have to use a magnetic thing then.
So, but how do you drive that?
With a drill.
Then you still need a socket and an extension. So
Right. Yep.
I
Right.
don't have a drill. I'm not using a drill. So I use my real tools. So I just go over here and grab my real tools. So we have a socket
Okay.
that holds it, and then we have an extension and a real ratchet.
Well, these things are,
That works really nice for doing the motors. But
what's the wrench in there for?
so this is metric, but it works on American threads, American sizes.
Mm-hmm.
So the 1/2 inch is the one that does work really good. Okay, so here's your socket.
Mm-hmm.
This is a
Oh, I see.
low profile.
Okay, I see.
Look how low profile it is.
Nice.
There, you gotta get all the way in. So it fits
Yeah.
up underneath your rocker box up in here on the bike.
Right.
So you gotta look with the camera, not your eyeballs.
Yeah.
So if you want to get up here with this lot of tank clearance issue, you come in here.
Yep.
What's real nice is this here will allow you to go over the top of the spark plug or intake or whatever's in the way.
Yeah.
And so this
That's
goes
decent.
down or high, and it's long enough it gets outside the gas tank so you can actually hold on to it.
Yeah.
Whereas
cool.
this ratchet here, it's in there, you can't get to it. It's tight. It doesn't
Yeah.
move.
I like that more.
So
I
this
get
came in
more now.
really, really handy when we were working on that bike over in Vegas,
Oh yeah.
because we broke it in over there testing it. So I was kind of concerned about not being American, but I said, ah, screw it.
Is it made in Taiwan?
For the price, I'll make it work. Because I know some metric sockets will work on American and vice versa. But
You got that at SEMA?
yeah. So I bought one, and my friend bought one too. He was all pissed off because he found it was metric after he paid for it.
Oh.
I said, I don't care what thread it is. We're going to use it.
You can always use the 9/16 and the 14.
So I've been using it for other things. Now these are Torx over here. What are these? Safety grade ones? Oh, these
No,
are
it's a security door. Security one.
these are those hollow ones that break real easy.
Yeah,
Don't
exactly.
use those.
They have bolts. Some bolts have those, the security bolts.
Mm-hmm.
They have a little dot in the middle of them, so you can't put a regular Allen wrench in there.
So
or
now I just use this here, and it pops this stuff right off of here.
Well, you need my 1/4 inch drive speed wrench.
I don't like that shit. This is my speed wrench right here.
Yeah.
See?
You like my 1/4 inch drive one.
I don't like those kind of power tools.
They're not power tools.
I
Hand
don't like
crank.
those big long things with a handle on them either.
Come on, have you ever seen the guys at NHRA doing the spark plugs with them?
Yeah, but I can also use my zip gun and do the same thing. Okay, so now after you're all done, you find your dirty rag that disappeared.
Yep.
Make sure you clean off your
Clean
new
the tools up.
tools. And put it back on this fancy thing over here and don't lose it again.
T20.
Yeah, but I don't have a T20 socket evidently because I couldn't find the tool I needed. But that worked for
Got
those.
the bolts out. The
So
screws
this
out.
keeps bailing me out.
That's good. Hey, good thing you got them then. That's a good buy then.
Yeah.
Why are you taking the oil things off anyway? Just with hell of it?
Well,
Do you want to have them in part supply?
You think there might be some dirt in there?
Yeah, probably so. Yeah.
And remember, I'm going to cut the case up, so I don't want these in there.
Oh yeah.
I'm stripping this thing down. Now, do you think there's going to be any residue inside the oil galleries?
Slightly.
Probably not. No, it's probably not in there.
I see black muck in there.
Yeah, well, I didn't say the oil was good.
What about the rocker boxes?
There's not dirt in there.
I mean, excuse me, the lifter blocks.
I haven't got that far yet.
That one looks pretty oily in the front. That's the front of the rear one.
This bearing doesn't work very well either. Now this I got to
Probably some
figure out how to get
chips in
that
there.
out. I don't know how to do that. I wasn't going to worry about that stupid bearing. Now this over here should come out.
Is that
Now
bolt?
this used to come off, but now it's part of the case.
It's got a bolt in the front of it. What's
What
that
bolt?
for?
Is that no bolt?
The Allen bolt right there in the front.
I don't know. On the buell, I took it off of this thing,
Here, it must be just a hole for the oil or something. Look
and
there.
there was a spring-loaded plastic ball on the inside of the thing.
Underneath that?
Yeah, on the buell. But this is a Harley, so probably
I
not.
would do that. The check valve type of thing, huh? So it doesn't
Yeah,
turn the
but
wrong
being
way.
a Harley, see, it probably won't have any of that advanced stuff like that on there.
Buell has that racing stuff.
Yeah, buell has some good stuff on there. That's the difference between an engineer and a people make money.
Engineer and a bean counter.
That's why buell's not in business anymore, because they weren't making any money.
And Harley burned them out.
Well, Harley wasn't really pushing the brand either.
Yeah.
It was competing against their sportsters, so they just looked at it.
That last week, the Pan Americano won a race.
So there you go.
Some chunks in there.
No check valve.
No check valve, exactly.
Buell has a check valve.
The hole looks the same way.
Over here, look out. See over here in the buell box. It's the buell box.
Buell parts, nuts and bolts, and other things. That's it, huh?
So that just goes underneath right there.
Yep.
It goes against the bottom of the hole.
Wow.
Right at the bottom of that hole, boom. So I'm not sure what check valve does, but I assume it keeps the oil from draining out of the oil filter.
I'm going the wrong way. So, okay, yeah.
Would be my guess. I don't know. I didn't check the oil system. But it was in both the XB motors, so it probably wouldn't be in the Sportster buell motors, but it is in the buell motor.
Yeah.
One more
Not an M8 either.
improvement. Okay, what's this hole you're
Another
talking
bolt
about?
right there. What's that bolt's all for?
You mean all these passage holes?
Yeah.
That's for drilling these holes in the case.
That's what they were for, huh? Okay.
You see, this here used to be a bolt-on piece, now it's part of it.
Yeah.
Now you got this big-ass fitting over here. We don't know what that does either.
I'm going to say that's a crankcase breather or something, or an oil bolt.
So these holes here, I
Oil
assume
fitting.
that's an oil gallery right here. Comes out of the pump, goes down inside, up through there.
Where's the pump? Oh, it's right in there. Is the
Pumps
pump's
goes
inside
in-
there? Yeah.
Inside of here.
Like the one.
Plate goes in here, and then the pump's behind the plate.
It's like one of the ones the twin cams had.
Yeah,
similar-
it's the same
similar?
type thing, but just different. Now we got another big-ass fitting in here. That's the
There
same
you go.
size.
That breaker bar at.
And this I'm using a 12-point and not a 6-point because I'm lazy. Because this one's in front.
Don't dent the case, man.
Like I care.
In which we see put that thing on the bandsaw, they ain't gonna give a shit about that, are you?
If I had a bandsaw that worked, it'd be already cut up right now. Have to fix the bandsaw. to make it
Bandsaw's
work.
down, huh?
Yeah. Got a hacksaw, but hacksaw won't work.
Oh, check valve.
Okay, there's a check valve assembly there of some type.
Even kind of a fancy one. That's got to be for the crankcase breather then or something, huh?
Well,
Leaking.
comes out of that hole.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, we got all these lifter blocks. Hey, that has real Allen bolts.
Aren't those genuine plastic?
Plastic.
Yeah.
What's plastic?
The lifter blocks.
The lifter blocks are
Aren't they,
plastic?
aren't they, the covers, aren't they built into the case?
Oh, I don't know what the hell they are. Does it look like I know what I'm doing?
Mm-hmm. You got all the bolt sizes right so far. It's a little
That's,
loose.
right there.
Short ratchets right here. Oh, zip gun now.
I got my real
I'll
power
show you how to
tool.
really do it now.
200 foot-pounds of power
With the big fitting on it.
tool. With the high flow fitting at the 150
So you can-
to 180 psi behind it,
Yeah.
not regulated down to
Put any
90.
oil in it lately?
I think there's water in the air. Is that close enough?
Plenty of water. you can do without bringing any threads with it.
There's the
tin. They're
plastic
not
piece
plastic,
of
they're
crap.
tin.
That's plastic there. See, that's why I like the buell motor. It doesn't have plastic retainers.
No?
Over here, see these holes right here?
Yeah.
So you've got Allen bolts with straight shanks that go in and hold the lifters in place.
Rich.
Simple.
Yeah.
They don't wear, they don't move, and they will never break.
But the lifter bores are built into the cases, aren't they? They're not
Yeah.
removable like
Yeah,
panels.
they're all like that now.
Piece of shit.
Yeah, that too.
I know I'm not supposed to cuss.
Where's
Sorry.
that case at?
Sorry,
Where's
eBay.
those parts right over here?
What?
So we clean up the alternator.
Okay. Set her down. I'll
We had
move.
this washer blew out from someplace.
Probably right on the side. Oh, there. Yeah. Yep, right there.
Goes back in there.
What's that lettering say behind it?
Do not use.
Sharp blows, no sharp blows.
Where did it go on the inside?
It was on the inside.
I don't think it was in there. It was on the
I
outside.
believe so. It's pretty good right there.
There it goes. So I guess that's part of the compensator stuff, maybe? I don't know.
Something for the spring to ride on, probably. No? Something rides on there. I think some kind of wear on it.
It was in there. It had a lot of metal in here.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Did you get that nail out of it? Oh, it's still in there.
Yeah. Get a nail inside their motor. Little finishing nail.
Yep.
I don't know what that was in there for. I don't think that came from Harley that way. I'm pretty sure.
You never know. Some saboteur at the factory.
Then we had this helical came out of the case.
That's not even a helicoil. That's just a thread piece of
that's
aluminum.
a thread aluminum. That's called a thread.
It looks like a helicoil.
That's called a thread.
They don't make them out of aluminum.
Look at anyway. So when
One
I
of
blew
these is bad?
when I
What's that
blew
one?
that hole out,
Mm-hmm.
those threads came out.
Oh, okay. Wow.
So that is called hitting the yield point of the aluminum and going to the shear point of the aluminum.
Definitely.
So it needs a helicoil now. And there's some threads down there now on that one. So
Oddball
but
setup.
this one here, the threads are way the hell down in there because those came out. So yeah, more issues with that case. I don't know why they gave me a bad case for free.
Oh, it's free?
Yeah. Look how nice they've been taking care of the cases. See how they're beating the tar out of them.
Yeah. You don't need that part anyway.
Yeah. All right, so we got this out. So now you got these. Oh, it's got S&S cups in there. Those are expensive.
S&S what?
Tatro cups.
Really? Oh.
Those aren't the plastic ones from Harley. Those are the S&S ones.
Wow.
Like I said, this had a lot of expensive stuff in it. It had fueling push rods in there, and
Yeah?
they look like little NASCAR push rods. They're nice looking, but they're not adjustable, so they're no good for me.
Not adjustable at all, huh?
Nah.
No good.
But you need adjustability on my bike.
Who sent that to you anyway? You just asking for a freebie?
Oh, I got this locally.
Oh.
I told them I need some junk parts for Harley,
Yeah?
so they cleared out their junk pile. Must be metric.
Is that 3/8?
Pretty loose. Maybe they put aluminum on it. I might put
Pretty
some
tight.
Loctite on that.
Put it this way, I'll put one
I
arm
think
on it.
I put Loctite on that. Oh, that is tight. Yep, there you see that residue of Loctite?
Yep. Just one bolt in each one?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Okay. It's got the same feel as the bolt shearing off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Loctite or oil? Hot?
Burnt oil. Comes up the Loctite smell. So these are plastic from Harley. So these are S&S's. You see S&S on them.
Aluminum?
Aluminum. The lifter should come straight out.
It's hot?
There's a retainer in there or something. Comes out the bottom. There's a lot of
What
grit.
kind are they? Let's see. I want to see if
There's a lot of grit in them.
they'll work in the FXR.
Probably S&S, but there's a lot of grit in them. He wanted the camshaft out of it, so. See the grit? There it goes. So, appears to be some residue in the case.
I can't imagine why.
I know, it's hard to believe. I can feel some grit in it.
Yeah, I'll bet. Why did you want the cam? Wasn't it messed up too?
No, it looked all right. Still had a lobe on it.
That's about all we can take off that one, I think.
Yeah, it's ready for cleaning. I'm not gonna worry about pulling all the plugs out of it. It's another case number over here. So I guess both sides are numbered now. And there's that gasket goes right there that we.
I was wondering how they sealed that thing up too. That's
That was what this was over here.
what holes it was? Just a bolt and a pin.
It's got the transmission probably has two little hole that goes into.
Yeah.
Yeah, it must be genuine Harley. It says Harley on it.
Yeah, good shit.
All right, we'll be back. We'll clean this up.